eighth grade year, came in first in every single meet for every event.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive.
Thank you.
How does that mentality, or how does that affect your freshman year at all? Or is there a lot of pressure there, or you're just out there doing your thing?
Lane 8 Media, we are back with an absolute incredible episode here with Olivia Thomas from Mid-Valley. She is from the state of PA, on the opposite side of Western PA, though. She's more on the eastern side, but she was a freshman last year and just put up insane numbers. Here are her PRs for the year. In the 100-meter hurdles, she was a 14.32. At the high jump, she jumped a 5.2. In the long jump, 19.625. In the triple jump, 40, 10, 7, 5, and in the 60-meter hurdles indoor, 8.86. For states for outdoor, she placed first in the triple jump. She placed second in the 100-meter hurdles and the long jump at states for outdoor. She also competed at New Balance Outdoor Nationals, finishing in third place in the triple jump and the long jump. For indoor, she placed eighth in the state in the 60-meter hurdles, ninth in the state in long jump, and 17th in the state in triple jump. She was all-state PA first team 100-meter hurdles, long jump, and triple jump. All-state PA freshman 100-meter hurdles, long jump, triple jump, and high jump. Just a quick note, she was all-state PA freshman high jump. She only did it once for the year. Very impressive. All-state PA third team high jump, all-national second team triple jump, and then all freshman national team 100-meter hurdle, long jump, triple jump. To go with that, she was number 1 in the state for triple jump. She was a number 4 freshman in the nation for triple jump. She was the number 1 freshman 100-meter hurdler in the state, the number 4 in the state for long jump, the number 1 freshman in the state for long jump, and the number 11 freshman in the nation for long jump. So without further ado, Olivia Thomas, welcome.
Hi.
So, Olivia, there was some impressive stats there. Walk us through how it felt to have such an impressive freshman season.
And it felt really good, and I think I'm really excited to keep building on that and just keep improving, getting stronger, and working towards what I can improve on everything and just keep getting better.
Awesome. Now, someone gave me some information, and you got to let me know if it's true. Your eighth grade year came in first in every single meet for every event.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive.
Thank you.
How does that mentality, or how does that affect your freshman year at all? Or is there a lot of pressure there, or you're just out there doing your thing?
I just kind of did what I could, the best I could, like every race. And I didn't like let it affect me at all. Like I kind of just did me.
Yeah. Now, did you have a big expectations coming from that, or your coaches, or is it just like fresh start since you're a freshman?
I just kind of saw it as like a fresh start for me because like first year on varsity, like just go out there and do what I could. And like my coaches felt the same too.
Yeah, that's awesome. Sometimes when there's not a lot of pressure, you can kind of build on that and just have a great season. Nice, relaxed, calm, cool, collected. Now, walk me through you're a hurdler and a jumper. How do those practices look for you?
Usually, like during jump practices, I try to pick a jump to do, focus on that a day, and then I kind of try to like throw hurdles in there, like whenever my coach can like make it. So like that kind of depends, and I kind of just work on form, like looking at videos, seeing what I can like critique and everything, and then like trying to see what I could like better in each thing, and just like focusing on one thing at a time in each thing.
Yeah, just take it one step at a time, huh?
Mhm.
Now, which one's your favorite?
I think hurdles.
Hurdles. And is it true you only did the high jump once? How'd that come about?
I kind of like did it in a couple practices, and I did it like a couple of times my eighth grade year, and then I didn't do it like a lot in my ninth grade year because I did like the 4x1 too. So I had me in that, and then they threw me in high jump, the one meet, like just like to try to see how I would like do. And then that like determined what I was gonna do for districts, either 4x1 or high jump, and then they had me do 4x1.
Really?
Mhm.
Even with that high jump?
Yeah.
Wow. So what was the 4 at one time?
I think a 50.2.
Okay, so that's impressive. That's pretty cool. How would it feel like when you're in nationals, like, or not nationals, let's say states first, being a freshman, lot of names there, a lot of upperclassmen. Did that intimidate you at all?
Not really. I just kind of saw it as like an opportunity to like I kind of just use that as like my first chance, like just to see everything, like get to know everything, like see what it's like there, like the environment and everything, and just like talk to people there.
Yeah. Was it fun?
I think it was really fun. Like I got to like meet a lot of new people that like I never saw before and like talk to them.
And by people, you mean like other athletes, coaches?
Other athletes.
Yeah. We've talked about this with a couple other people. It's just such a cool mentality, like with track, where you're there and you're competing, but you can sit there and it's not as pressure packed. Where you can sit down, talk to people, make friends, learn from them. It's a very accommodating. Sorry, it's a very accommodating sport, right? Now, which nationals did you do
I did New Balance.
for indoor and outdoor?
Mhm.
Which one was your favorite?
I like outdoor because I think like the environment is like a lot more like energetic and everything because like a lot more people I like especially during like relays like usually those are going on like while I'm jumping and I think like that's really cool like just to experience.
Right. Did the jumpers get to get those cool intros
Mm-mm.
like the runners did?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that stinks. That's not as fun. Because when I was there for the outdoor nationals, I was like, I've never seen something like
Yeah.
this on this type of scale. I didn't get to go to indoor for nationals. I'm planning to this year, but outdoor was electric.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Everybody was buzzing.
Yeah.
There was so much going on. We were sitting out. You could watch out in like that little area outside of the stadium. It was a cool stadium too. Where'd you guys? States was at what? Shippensburg?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Does it have the same kind of environment or no?
So like from like my
Yeah.
coach's point, like I heard like it is like so like for like when I went down like it was raining and everything, so like it wasn't like as good like but they said like from years like past like it is when it's like sunny and everything.
Right. What was it like
Yeah,
jumping
I
with that
think.
weather? Sorry, good.
Sorry, I just think just from being at both like states is it seems like there's probably more people at states because it's so much smaller. But to Olivia's credit, yeah, the rain kind of really sucked this year up there.
Hmm.
The weather was terrible, so it wasn't like as ideal as nationals was like weather-wise, to be honest.
Yeah,
But
and I know a couple of the runners were talking about how the weather kind of affected their splits and stuff. How did it affect the jumping?
I think it definitely like the sand from it like just like taking all that rain because I jumped at like 12 like 1ish almost and like the sand was like really hard like it like didn't move
Mm.
at all.
Yeah, there was someone from my work, their daughter did triple
Mhm.
jump and long jump, and he said she was just covered in bruises
Yeah.
because of from landing
Mhm.
and hitting that
Yeah.
sand. Does it change your setup at all? Like with
Not
like the conditions?
Not really, because like I personally like running and jumping in the rain because like I'm used to that, and like I think it helps me.
I think we found an intro clip there. That's a hot take. So,
in the rain, yeah.
what was, yeah, jumping and running in the rain? What? Good.
I have a question for you real fast. I'm curious because for indoor, you were kind of still, I don't want to say not known to a certain extent, but your outdoor season really propelled you to, I don't want to say stardom, but pretty much stardom. Like really, I would assume a lot of people in the state of PA probably know your name now. What do you think kind of changed from indoor and triple jump to outdoor? Because for indoor, now I know every single classification's together in indoor, but you finished 17th and then you went out and outdoor and jumped basically, I think it was 5 to 6 more feet than you jumped indoor and finished first in the state. How was, do you just think the training kind of like translated to outdoor from indoor?
I think I definitely trained a lot more outdoor because like for me like I don't have any pits around me, to like work in or like jump in. So I think like I kind of worked on like my form more outdoor too, like just working on things I could like improve on and everything. And I think that's what helped me a lot.
Yeah, what do you guys do for like indoor over there? Like I think I saw I think we might have been there actually. The team that I coached for, we might have been there the same time you were at that Ocean Breeze one. Do you go to New York for a lot of the indoor stuff, or is there stuff around you?
I usually so like there's no like tracks around like indoor tracks around us at all. So I usually go to Ocean Breeze and I tried to go to one at Penn this year, but it got canceled because of snow. And
Okay.
I go to like indoor meets like unattached because like my school doesn't like really have like an indoor team. So like I kind of just like weight train and everything, like sprints and like weighted sprints, stuff like that, and just like work on speed and everything.
So you kind of just do everything on your own. Your team, you guys don't really have an indoor team, basically.
Yeah,
Okay, that's even more
Yeah.
impressive.
Yeah.
thank you.
I was expecting her to answer Murph to the difference why she did so much better in outdoors because she was gonna say the wind and the rain. That's what I was hoping for that answer. So if you don't have any pits to jump in, like for indoor, how like what's a training day look like for you?
So usually I start off with like lifting, and
Hmm.
then I usually do like phases. I try to work on that. And then like I usually try to do like stuff with my landing, like just like sitting on the ground, like going like holding like your arms and like having a towel and like pulling it through your feet and everything, stuff like that.
Yeah,
And just kind of like working on that stuff. And then like hurdles, I work on like some form and everything.
that's crazy. So like the only time you're actually like fully doing the event is at the meets.
Mhm.
Wow. So I didn't do indoor. So the indoor scene's a little new to me. I wrestled in high school during that time, so I it's a learning experience for me with like training and stuff. Because if you don't have the stuff available, you kind of have to improvise a little
Mhm.
bit. Like I can only imagine it, like jumping, how
Yeah.
crazy that'd be without like having pits to jump in. So what we do here is we have a rapid fire section. Okay, I'm gonna ask you questions, and I want you to answer as quickly as you can, all right off the dome. Okay. All right. You ready? All right. Favorite athlete?
Tara Davis Woodhall,
Okay. Dream college.
Oregon,
Favorite shoe?
a New Balance Rebel 5.
Ooh, I like the specifics. Favorite sports movie?
I don't think I've ever really watched any like sports movies.
That's fine. Are you a morning person or a night person?
Night,
Night. What's your favorite snack?
peanut butter crackers,
Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
Nike. Coffee or energy drink?
I don't drink either.
Okay. What PR are you most proud of?
I think hurdles.
Hurdles. All right, cool. Just so you know, you probably earned a little bit of brownie points with Murph by saying Oregon.
I yeah, I my favorite team's Oregon. I've been there multiple times. Well, I've been there twice, and then I've seen them play football games places like 15 times. I actually went to the quarterfinal playoff game and the semifinal this year, and then like just not to really talk up Oregon, but this whole back wall is like Oregon stuff, and then like that's all or this is all Oregon stuff over here. So
Yeah,
I'm a
so you
huge
earned some
Oregon
brownie
fan.
points on
So
that.
so all I'm saying, Olivia, is when you get recruited by Oregon, don't forget me.
I will.
I do want to talk about something else really quickly that I thought was interesting. I knew a lot about you already, but I did a little more research today, and I found out that you did cross country. I don't know that you did it this past year, but it looked like you did it 3 previous years, which is interesting because I mean you put up good numbers in cross country, but then to translate it to what you did this year as a freshman is like crazy. You didn't even do a single like distance event basically, so I'm just curious like what you think about cross country, or if it just kind of like fizzled out kind of, and you were just so much better at this stuff, so you kind of got away from the distance, or
I started at like my seventh grade year because like so one of like the elementary teachers is like the coach and he thought like I'd be good at it, so he just like signed me up for it, and then so like I did it. I didn't really like it, honestly. And I still don't like it,
You
but
just,
I do it for like
yeah,
endurance for like hurdles just so like I'm not like gassed at the end of races. But I've been thinking like I've been doing volleyball a little bit, thinking about doing that this year instead of cross country. Because I figure like there's more like things like connected to track and volleyball than cross country because like for like sprinting like you really don't need endurance really.
yeah. I will say, our one girl that jumps 5'7", she also does volleyball. We have a couple I think we have one or two other track girls that also do volleyball, and then, just from the social media aspect, I see a lot of girls that do track and field also do volleyball. We actually
Mhm.
had a couple boys on our track team that also did boys volleyball, so definitely something to look into. But I just thought it was interesting that, you did cross country, and then like you're just so good at stuff that's not distance. It's just kind of funny.
Yeah, cross country's a different breed.
Mhm.
But
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, if you can do it,
What? Yeah.
good.
What kind of stuff are you looking forward to for next year for track? You have like anything like number you want to break, or you just trying to maybe come in first place again and like triple jump at states, and also maybe in long the 100 hurdles, or
I think my goal for this year is to get 41 in triple, 20 in long jump, and then just like keep improving on hurdles, just like working on my form and stuff.
Those are good goals.
okay, yeah, I mean, very, I don't see, based off
Yeah.
of what you did this year, why you wouldn't get those next year. But I was just kind of curious where your headspace was there. I wasn't sure. I think you have a good shot at, winning three first places at states next year for sure. So I'm definitely interested to see what
Yeah.
happens there.
Thank you.
What are you trying to do for indoor? Kind of just kind of what you did this year, but like hoping to get the numbers from outdoor translated to indoor this year.
Yeah, I've also been trying to work on like my block start a little bit because like that's like I like 100-meter hurdles better than 60 because my block start isn't really good. And usually like by hurdle 5, that's like when I start to catch up to everybody. Like with indoor, like that's just like the end of the race.
Yeah,
So what would you do to
makes
work
sense.
on that?
I
I think like just like working on like my reaction timing and
Okay.
stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Good, Murph. Sorry.
Yeah, we have a couple people that are kind of better at the 60 or better at the 100. Sometimes it doesn't quite translate the same, which is kind of weird, but there's a lot of kids in the Whippeal that are like pretty fast at the 60 and then not as fast in the 100, and vice versa. Some kids are super fast in the 100 and not quite as fast in the 60, so it's kind of interesting. It definitely attributes to the block start, I think,
Hmm.
as well. So, but you got anything else, JD?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, since you've been to the both New Balance Nationals, would you consider doing any of the other ones, or are you gonna is New Balance like the one for you?
I was thinking about going to Nike outdoor
Yeah. Well,
like next year or
Oregon.
like this.
Yeah, it makes
Yeah,
sense.
just like to look at like the track and everything and just like to get to
Yeah,
experience it.
that's awesome. That'd be cool. But yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah, I would like to go there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, you
I
would.
would. I'd be a big fan of going there. I'm trying to. I I think my son wants to go there this year, so hopefully we can make our way out there. We'll see. But I appreciate you coming on, Olivia.
Thank you for having me.
Until next time, Lane 8 Media, we are out.